and welcome to Take a Break, Take a Breath for Saturday, April 11th, the Saturday of Holy Week. This is the day in the tomb for Jesus, and a day that is quiet, although some congregations late in the day after the sun goes down celebrate an Easter vigil. It's not the tradition at Prospect, but as I was thinking about all of that and what we might use as an image to pause in our day and take a break and take a breath, I started to think about times when I've done a tour of a cave and gone deep into a cave. And I remember one particular time when we went into that cave and they turned out all the lights to say, here, we want you to experience what total darkness is like. And we were on boats, and they said, put your hand in front of your face, and you'll not be able to see it. And then they turned the light back on. And I was thinking about that descent into darkness and the light of Christ that shines to show us the way, and want to use that for the time of meditation and reflection today. So I invite you to find a quiet place in your house. I've moved up onto the third floor these days to do my quiet times and reflections, and find a seat that is comfortable and close your eyes and take some deep breaths. And as you breathe in the breath of God. And as you breathe out all that separates you from God. Breathe in the breath of life, and breathe out all that separates you from God, the giver of life. And then imagine that God's presence comes to you as the warmth of sunlight. And as that light and warmth shine on you, it brings relaxation and peace to you. And so feel that light and warmth shining on your head, the top of your head, and your forehead, and your face, and your jaw. And feel the relaxation come to those parts of your body. And then feel the warmth of that light as it shines on your neck. And all of the tensions that are in your neck wash away. And then allow it to move so that you feel it on your shoulders, and your arms, and your hands. And if you've had your fingers closed and your hands closed, open them to feel all of that warmth and light. And let all of the tensions that have been in your shoulders and your arms and your hands melt away. And then let the warmth of that light shine on your stomach and your back. And let that warmth bring relaxation and peace. And let all the tensions that you're holding in those muscles wash away and melt away. And then feel the warmth of that light and God's presence on your legs, your thighs, your calves, your knees, down to your ankles and your feet, all the way to the tip of your big toe. tensions that you've been holding and all of those muscles melt away. And then, in your mind's eye, go to a place that is dark. It is very dark in that place. And there is one light in the room. A single faint candle. It represents the presence of Christ in the world, the light of God in the world, and the light of God for you right now. And imagine that in the faint light of this candle and the darkness of this room, that you are able to talk with God and lay out before God all of the things that have been stirring inside of you. The struggles with how things are unfolding, and the possibilities that come from even a faint light. Know that you are in the presence of Christ, even in this darkened room. And I'm going to be quiet while you and Christ have a conversation now. Then the time for the conversation to end comes. If it's not enough time for you, just press the pause button and you say goodbye. And allow that image to fade away and bring yourself back to the room where you are, into the space where you are. Well, let's take a break, take a breath for Saturday, April 11th, the Saturday of Holy Week. It is my hope that these times are times that enable you to center your life in God, to gain a perspective that is beyond what is the next task, or what is the next thing I have to handle, or what is the next crisis, but move to the place where you know and can confirm and affirm the presence of God in your life and in your world, and find that center in God. If you have feedback from me, send it to Rick at Prospect Church, and we'll talk again on Monday.